I bet you didn't guess we are going to read a little bit of Women in Science, 50 Fearless Pioneers Who Changed the World, written and illustrated by Rachel Ignotof Sky. Whew. If I say the words wrong, I'm very sorry. I have learning disability. Mix up letters, numbers, can't understand and comprehend certain words. And also, our mold project is still not moldy enough, so we will work on that. That one was the wet one. This is the wet one. Nothing yet. It said 4 days. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna read the back. Women in science capture the joy of so many. Okay, I'm just gonna spell it because I have no clue what that's trying to say to me. ESSENTIAL Discovery will also celebrate the extraordinary lives of the women who've achieved them. Whew. I wish I had a daughter so I could give her a copy of this book. Rachel. I have to say her last name. It's so hard. Can I just call her Sky? I can't. Ugh. IGNOTOOF Sky provides young women with the courage and confidence to follow the exciting path those pioneers who blaze before them. Is a scientific fact women rock, a charming illustration and educational book. Women in Science highlight the CONTRIBUTION of 50 noble women to the fields of science, technology, engineering, and STEAM. Whew, I can't say all that. Ooh, my mouth and my brain don't want to connect right now. They're like, I know what you're saying. Not me. Like in my head, I can say it out loud. It's like well, Mean Girls. Quote Mean Girls. Word vomit. It's like literal word vomit for me. I don't even. Oh, okay. STEAM, from the ancient to the modern world, full of striking singular art. This fascinating collection also contains infography. That word right there that I can't say as much as I want to say, that is not something I could say about relative topics such as lab equipment, rates of women's working in STEAM fields and illustration, science, Jean Gold. Okay, I can't finish this whole thing, but I will. Now let me just say this. I love that they have different women from different cultures and have like space, looks like ones who work with chemicals, and I love the flowers, the butterflies, the dinosaur skeleton stuff. Kind of gives you like a roundabout and like art. On the back has a volcano, a hammer, a monkey, science equipment, frog, lizard, spaceship, weird fish that has like that extra eye of the world, and so much more. Like, I love the design of the book. And then like the little like flowers and what's not flowers? Little stars and dots and other scientific stuff. And look, it's the logo for science. I think that's wonderful. Whoa! Okay. I'm gonna give you a description before I show you this. They have octopuses, eyeballs, moons. There's a bird, jellyfish. Wow. And again, if you remember, I went for an associate's degree in computer graphic arts. I was going for a bachelor's in science and then a certificate in what was it? Physical therapy, but then my health got in the way. I had a tumor that I had to get taken out, so I had to get surgery. And then my hands started shaking really bad, and then my legs started giving out. So with my RSD, it kind of made things a little harder for me to do certain things. I love that design. Ooh, okay, this is cute. But I have to say, really, octopus. Oh, I'm so sick of octopuses. If you remember my Christmas video, everyone used to call me Octopus Girl, which is also one of my stories that I use names of sometimes, just because I'm like, trying to get used to that name. Okay, wow, dinosaur, kind of like, so doing computer graphic arts was what I was doing for a long time. Introduction. Mary Anning, Elizabeth Blackwell, so many names. I don't know much about science. We didn't really take it when I was a kid. Non-experiment. There was only there was only one we did, which was this one. But instead we rubbed on like school stuff, which was weird. Introduction. Nothing says trouble like a woman in pants. That was the attitude in the 1930s, anyway, when Barbara McClintock wore slacks at the University of Missouri. It was considered scandalous. Even worse, she was Feisty director, incredibly smart, and twice as sharp as most of her male colleagues. I'm not saying male scientists are bad or anything. They're probably really cool too. I think all scientists kind of had a thing. But I know women weren't really allowed to do science for a while, from what I've heard. But you never know. I just thought it would be kind of a fun book to read and see. I didn't have one about like male scientists either, so if there is one, let me know and I'll try to read it. I mean, we have so many other stories we could read. I also am going to try, I'm not guaranteeing this, to get the Project MC² dolls and ones with the experiments and try them. So we will see if I can get them, or some of their toys, but we will see. Okay, I think my last video is next, so click on that one to read a little more of this and find the drawing. We will be done very shortly. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow though, if I'm not feeling awful and throwing up. My stomach's like weirdly upset for some odd reason. I don't know if it's the heat or if it's just like, oh, I want to be annoying type thing. But I've also been trying to eat less and try to exercise and sweat more and try to lose some weight the right way. I was so used to doing it the wrong way that it's probably harder for me than people realize. When I was younger, I would exercise until you passed out, wouldn't eat for months, would try to throw it up, would go super crazy with it. So I'm trying to lose it the nice way instead of the fast and easy way. I know it is not easy though. I so want to just exercise my brains out, but my legs are like, if you do that, we will not be able to, like, they can barely move as it is. So I'm doing my best to try to eat less and exercise what I can and try to at least, sorry about my shirt, this one dress is very old. I'm trying to lose weight before we go and buy new outfits. I mean, it's harder for me because I've been wanting to, you know, do the ice salt thing and drink salt water, which is supposed to help you, you know. So I'm trying my best not to do it the wrong way. I'm trying to do it the healthy way. Try to eat more fruits and vegetables and less junk food. Or if I do eat junk food, try to like ease up on it and try to drink more water and try to eat a little healthier and try to exercise what I can and try to, you know, do it. But we will see. I'm trying at least. So click on the next video to find out more of this introduction. What is this? Where did this come from? How can I help? I have an idea. Who does this work? Why did that happen? We will read more of this in the next video along with finishing that drawing, so click there to find out the rest.